Tesla is crashing along with Apple, Zoom, Netflix, and the tech stocks. There's no relief in sight. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching. This is Richard with Wisdom Investor. The tech stocks have been booming, but now they're feeling it to the downside here. No relief in sight yet. We're going to take a look at the tech stocks here today along with the seasonality charts as we get into the first part of September, and we'll also look at our top sector stocks. So stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching. We're looking at the NASDAQ 100 QQQ. It's down another 3%. We're in early morning trading on Friday prior to the Labor Day holiday. So the markets will get Monday off, a chance to get a little breathing room before we resume trading on Tuesday. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla's down 5% in early morning trading, first 2 hours of trading on Friday. Where can Tesla be headed? I think on a worst case basis, Tesla could be headed back down around 300. After the stock split and the price was adjusted, it reached 502. We're down 387, so we're off 25% off the highs. Hopefully you have taken your profits on Tesla. Tesla has the possibility of going down somewhere in the range of 25 to 50% based on its past trading. A 50% move would put us down here in that close to that 300 area. That would be actually a little less than a 50% move to the downside. The high flying Zoom gapped up on some real good earning news, but began to sell off almost immediately. So it's trying to fill this gap here. Zoom very easily can get back down to the 319 area and possibly even down to this 280 area. So again, hopefully you took your profits on that, but there's no relief in sight for Zoom yet. Apple Computer, 3 straight days down. It's down again in morning trading around 6% as of this morning. Apple down 6%, has a chance to get down to this 104. Again, stock split moved up as high as 137. It could move back down to this breakout point of 104 as a possibility. So the stock going down doesn't mean the product is a bad product. It just means that the price of the shares for the product has become a little bit too high. And so we're getting a pullback here. Netflix is down about 4% on trading here. So it's high at 557, down to 505. It could find support down here around this 480 level as a possibility. Now, the key is on this selling to the downside is bad news. Do we start to get more bad news? That's what's going to drive the markets. Tesla pretty much started the bad news, saying that they were going to sell about 5 billion of its shares. And then one of its largest investors said that they were going to sell shares because the price was too lofty. We're looking at the NASDAQ 100. Again, this is in the first 2 hours of trading. It's dropping below this first support area around 277 down to 274. So we could possibly get down to 272. We're looking at the S&P 500 here. It's coming down to support areas around 337. If we start dropping below 337, the next stop could be right around this 322 area. We're looking at the seasonality here for the S&P 500. September is one of the weakest months for the S&P 500, as you can see by this chart that goes out 20 years. As we get into October, November, market starts to improve. We're looking at gold here. Gold has dropped off the top. We're looking at the GLD, the trading vehicle for the gold. And you can see we're getting a drop in gold. If we look at gold itself and the seasonality, also going into September, October seems to be a weaker time of the year for gold before resuming the move back higher. We're looking at oil right now. We're looking at the USO trading vehicle for oil. It's the United States Oil Fund. You can see that it's dropping. If we look at our seasonality here for WTIC light crude, you'll see going into September, it's the weakest, and then the oil starts to move back up going into the fall and winter. Let's take a look at bonds here. We're looking at TLT 20-year bond fund. You can see it's been declining, causing interest rates to move higher. So with the market selling off, you would expect bonds to start moving up somewhat. We're looking at the chart here for the interest rates. You can see since August, the rates have been moving higher ever so bit, causing bonds to move lower to the downside. If we look at seasonality on the TLT bond fund, typically it's moving down going into, say, October, and then bonds start moving back up as we get into fall and winter. The VIX index is charging higher as investors are buying puts to protect from some losses here. We did get our August unemployment numbers to come out. Here's a headline. It says unemployment drops to 8.4%. Now that's good news. It was up around 10%. Now it's dropping to 8.4%. Now there's still quite a few people that are unemployed. It goes on to say, but U.S. job growth slowed in August. We did not get as many new jobs as last month. So for the big high flyers, Tesla, Apple, Zoom, DocuSign, Netflix, there's no relief in sight yet, but there will be a buying opportunity down the road. So thanks for watching.